Had Trae Young hit big shots. Zach LaVine hit big shots. Otto Porter hit big shots.
The Hawks don't regret who they drafted. Put that on a damn shirt.
You know what I mean? If you're unstoppable against the rim, why would you ever start shooting?
Ben Simmons could be a 25 point per game scorer.
Yes, I do. I do. Because I don't think anybody can really stay in front of him. And if he doesn't, I think he could be a dude that can damn near average a triple-double. Well, he already proved that because he averaged 8 and 8 last season as a rookie.
I could take a 18, 10 and 10 guy.
Do you think Ben Simmons can ever be a guy that we down by 2? Here you go, Ben. Make it happen. We're down by 3. Here you go, Ben. Game on the line. Because he hasn't been that so far. It's always been Joel, and now it's
he hasn't needed to.
For the 3, I can understand he doesn't. I'm not going to have him take that shot.
They always run plays for Redick.
Because even with Giannis the other night, they had Eric Bledsoe take the big shot, the big 3, because they were down by 3, and Giannis is not that. So,
but the thing about Giannis and Ben Simmons is that Ben Simmons is a way better playmaker.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. He's gonna make the right decision.
Yep, and I'll live with that any day of the week. Mm-hmm. I'll take you make the right play. We're gonna live or die with that. That's why I'm a fan of LeBron James, and I never question LeBron James. Why did he shoot over 3 people?
Why did he pass it to Corbin instead of taking that shot himself?
Are you serious? He gave it to Kyle Korver open in a corner. I'm with that all the time. I'm taking it as much as I love Kobe, but Penny Hardaway is my favorite player of all time. I love making the right decision. I think Ben Simmons is going to offer that, and I love his defensive ability. And at 6'10" in the league, I know the 3 is becoming a thing, but also the thing that's taking over the NBA is versatility. Mm-hmm. Versatility and size. Guys being able to be 7-footers like.
But Luka also has that.
Yes.
He does.
6'8". He can play on and off.
He's like 6'6", 6'7".
Okay.
That's a lot smaller.
It is smaller than 6'10", but it's still big.
Especially if you're playing him at like a small forward shooting guard position. I don't know.
He can play 3 positions.
And he likes the defense too.
Right now he does. Yeah.
Are you ever going to play him at the point though?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, you can.
You can.
I mean, they do it sometimes with him and Dennis Smith Jr. out on the court together.
Mm-hmm.
Even when JJ Barea is playing off
but
ball.
Ben Simmons is your full-time point guard. No ifs, ands, and buts. He's only a point guard.
Yeah, but that's the only thing he can really be.
Yeah.
He could be a power forward.
No, like I said, he's a good decision maker. So you could run him in a pick and roll, and he could still play make. Somebody's got to help.
They haven't done it. They literally
because they don't need to.
No, I just mean like you don't think they definitely thrive with a Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid pick and roll. They don't do that.
I thought you meant him playing a different
position.
No,
I just meant like the pick and roll in general with Ben Simmons involved. That'd be killer, but they just haven't really done it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's a question you got to ask Brett Brown.
I'm very big on Luka. Obviously, I take him over Ben Simmons to start a franchise with. But if I'm trying to win tonight, I'd probably go with Ben Simmons. But the big caveat with Ben Simmons for me is like, what's the surrounding pieces?
Yeah.
You know,
right.
like if I'm starting a franchise, you don't necessarily.
I think we have to ask the same question for Luka Doncic.
You're right, but I'm gonna break it down real quick. If I'm starting a franchise, I'm not just gonna say, okay, I got Ben Simmons, but I want. Give me the 3rd best shooter in the league. Give me the 5th best shooter in the league. Like we're starting a franchise. Think about it like a fantasy
I think
draft.
the starting lineup he has now actually fits him perfectly.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Like I think that's the perfect 5 for him to play with. With Redick, Jimmy, and Embiid, Simmons, and then who's the other one? I forgot the other one.
Wilson Chandler.
Wilson Chandler. Yeah.
Who's actually having a great season shooting the ball. Mm-hmm. But the point I'm really just trying to make is that like I feel like a lot of Ben Simmons' dominance or success would definitely revolve around how many shooters you can get around him.
Right.
And though that can be said about almost any other player, there's some players in the league that they don't need 4 other shooters. And I think Luka can be one of those people because
he
does it all, right? He can shoot himself. So, I mean, I can understand why y'all going Ben Simmons because he's a great player.
Yeah, because I don't look at Luka Doncic and see killer.
You don't?
Like y'all saying 2 seconds left. He probably can once in a while, but a lot of players can once in a while. But he ain't no dude that's like, like when I'm building my team around him, that's the first thing I'm thinking about when I'm getting him. It's like he's gonna be the dude at the game on the line. I don't think he might not even be that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't see that in him. I think he's a dude.
He's already done it a couple times this year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like a couple times ain't shit to me. Like especially in these nothing ass games. And we talking about playoff basketball. They know you that dude, and you're putting them on him, and that's what we locking him down for.
Simmons disappeared in the playoffs last year against the Boston Celtics.
I don't think he disappeared. He had that one game
where he didn't,
but disappearing. Come on now.
Then we can take that off the table. Neither of these players, maybe they never have killer instincts, so take that off the table.
Okay.
And then I'm definitely taking Ben Simmons. Because your thing was 2 seconds left.
That 2 seconds left? Can
once you take that off the table for both of them,
he's still he's still a guy that I feel confident with taking a shot with 2 seconds.
We had this debate also
seconds
about
left.
Kawhi and Giannis. Who would you rather take?
Right.
And I had said Kawhi because I would rather have him in late game situations because he's able to create
That's
his
more
own shot.
understandable because Kawhi, I can give Kawhi the ball with 2 seconds. I know he's gonna take that shot or he's gonna have that killer instinct.
But boy, Giannis, who's staying in front of him? He
Nobody.
makes the defense collapse.
Yeah, I know.
There every time. And
You have to.
And the right basketball player is gonna come out of that every time. Because when you give a dude the ball with 2 seconds left and you tell him just go get me a bucket, I mean, the chances are against him. Yeah, he'll make some, but he's gonna miss more than he makes.
Right. Yeah. Nobody's
exactly
over like 500.
So that's when you need the right basketball play. That's why I'm a big fan of the right basketball play because asking the guy to always be able to go get you the bucket is time. It's going to
And
be.
then teams can game plan for that.
Yeah, exactly.
They know exactly who's taking that. Like when Portland, they know Lillard or McCollum's taking a shot, so they're gonna leave Amino open. Let him beat us.
Yep. And if he does, man, tip your hat off to him, and we take our L out the door.
I just think it was a very good debate.
It was. It was because I can't say
I got another
y'all was
question
wrong.
for y'all.
And I like Luka Doncic. So shout out to the Mad fans. Please don't take this and be like, oh my God, they hate Luka. I like him. I don't look at Luka Doncic and see killer.
Doncic down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Doncic for the win. Oh yeah! Luka Doncic!
The switch, it's Luka against Josh Richardson, left side of the floor. Luka's three, it's a ring.
He ain't no dude that's like when I'm building my team around him, that's the first thing I'm thinking about when I'm getting him. It's like he's gonna be the dude at the game on the line. I don't think he might not even be that dude.
Nothing shocks me about this game.
And that Drew rim, it's still loose. Luka got it back. He did it.
That's what I'm saying. Like a couple times ain't shit to me. Like especially in these nothing ass games. And we talking about playoff basketball.
Back to Doncic. Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good! Doncic wins the game!
Everybody hopped off the Donovan Mitchell train and got right on the Luka shit, which is
they're still out there.
Yeah.
I definitely see a lot of people on the timeline still praising Donovan.
He was crazy last year. It was Donovan Mitchell.
But that's just how it is for rookies.
Yeah,
if there's a player that comes to the league and starts to play well,
nobody expected him to be like that.
Right, exactly, where he was drafted.
Again, this is why I think that a lot of players struggle in their second years when they have like those explosive first seasons. It's because everybody knows now. There's game plans against you.
Well, somebody said that to him.
But
I
if you
forgot
would have
who it was.
but when people were saying things like that last year, people just couldn't see because they were so
and that's my prediction. That's my
Mitchell.
prediction for Luka Doncic. I don't think he's going to be that good next year, just because people know now, but people are going to be more like defensively prepared for what he's
step back
bringing.
and shit like
people
that,
are going to be defensively prepared for what he's bringing.
I can understand that, but that move specifically,
Bro,
I mean, if James Harden's been doing it for 6 years,
His shit ain't like James Harden's though.
From deep, that was nasty.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hitting that like that consistently.
The thing about Luka Doncic is that right now he's scoring the ball real good.
He's also started playmaking.
I don't know if like that's the key to Pandora's box right there. That's what makes him to me, is that he's gonna have a good all around game.
Yeah.
But these scoring outbursts, I don't know if they consistently gonna be there. If they can, beautiful. He'll be great. He'll be all-star no time soon. But if his numbers scoring wise begin to drop, I just hope people don't lose their mind, because that was never really his. He can score, but right now he, like last night, what he had 34. Yeah, he had 34 last night.
I feel like every rookie hits a rookie wall for a little bit, so it's gonna happen to Luka. But right now he's just on fire.
Yeah,
like Jason Tatum hit it. Donovan Mitchell hit it. Just every rookie really hits that rookie wall eventually, and then they end up going through a somewhat sophomore slump, and that's what we're seeing from like the last year's draft class. A lot of those guys like Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, even Ben Simmons, they're not slumping, but they're basically the same as they were last year. It's not like they improved as much, which is a good thing because all three of those players are really good last year, but none of them took that jump that some of us probably predicted they would do.
Boy, that Luka train is crazy.
Yeah,
I know all y'all Donovan Mitchell's on there. I know. I know for a fact. I know for a fact, and just like in next year, it's gonna be
after leading them.
I remember being on Twitter getting into it with people because people were saying, I kept saying Terry Rozier is not that. Y'all remember that in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Don't see. I hate to be that. I told you.
They were prisoners of the moment.
Everybody is a prisoner of the moment, just like this. That's why it's so frustrating. Like Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
I think he's a phenomenal player. I think he's gonna be a great player, but don't be a prisoner of the moment, because then shit like the Donovan Mitchell things happen. You know what I mean? Like,
What you mean?
like Donovan Mitchell was the talk of the NBA last year. Now people just
He's ramped it up.
not
Yeah.
No,
That's
he is. But he wasn't even doing bad. But I just mean like it was so he was just like a phenomenon.
Every year is like that. With one rookie's gonna be the king of the NBA. Yeah, every year has that one rookie. It seems like, and it's Luka's year. And the way he's playing is warranted, but like sometimes, me and Mike were talking about this before y'all got here. There was a clip that the NBA tweeted saying who did it better. It was a step back by James Harden, and there was a step back by Luka Doncic.
Mm-hmm.
Why are they comparing the two step backs?
Both are phenomenal step backs, but one of them is the king of the king.
The MVP step back.
It is like maybe the best step back of all time.
The double step back.
Nobody's mimicking that. Nobody's step back is better than that. Luka's step back is great. It may be second in the league. It's not better than James Harden's step back. Let's be real. So the fact that that's compared,
extra step in there, so it's okay.
but it's okay because it's legal. It's okay because it's legal. But yeah, I like Luka Doncic a lot. But sometimes it seems like it's getting out of hand. But then again, it's warranted because last night he scored the last 9 for his team and they got the win.
And he had 25 and 10.
But that's what I'm
rebounds.
saying though. It's like he a good player though. Like
He's a very good player.
I don't understand. Like some of this shit, like shouldn't even. I don't want to say shouldn't be surprising, but at the same time, it really shouldn't be.
And he's been playing with grown men all his life.
He's been talked about. Like Luka Doncic has been talked about for the last 3.5 to 4 years, bro. Like this dude is. I just don't understand. It just makes me.
Like you got something on your chest about Luka Doncic.
I don't. My problem is that I like him, but they make me not like him. Like you can go on my Twitter right now because I know a lot of people even love to do it. And type his name in. You're going to see me giving him praise before he was ever drafted, before he was ever in the NBA. You're going to see me actually taking time.
Not mad, but
putting clips out.
People are jumping on that train.
Not even a train, but it's how they, like Contrell said, get out of hand. I'm glad he said that because it does get out of hand. It gets out of hand.
This is the way I always do it. I don't let that determine whether or not I like or dislike a player. I don't like the people. Luka's great.
I'm going to give him his credit, but it definitely will determine if you like you because everybody goes through that, just like the Warriors. Come on now. Like the Warrior fan, like the fake Warrior fans that you probably know personally or you know damn well, it can make you be like, bro, I hope they lose just so your ass can shut up.
Porzingis wasn't psyched about the idea of playing alongside KD because he wants to be the face of the franchise.
Well, sorry to say that in Dallas, you won't be the face of the franchise, Porzingis. They got it. They got it in Luka.
So yeah.
So I don't know where he can go and be the face of the franchise and win a championship. It's okay to be the number 2 option.
At their best, if Porzingis is the best player he can be and the best player Luka can be,
I'm sure Luka's still going to be the face of the franchise because he was drafted there.
Oh, you mean in that sense?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And player-wise.
No.
The ball handler is usually going to be the face of the franchise. There's 2 stars. It's kind of the way it works.
Who would be the better player?
At their peaks, yeah. I couldn't tell you what Luka's going to be like. I couldn't tell you what Porzingis is going to be like on his peak.
Why couldn't you?
We saw Porzingis like
we see what type of player Luka is too.
I know he can.
Both of them are going to be like all-star caliber players, but I don't know.
I'm asking
who's going to be better
from what you've seen out of both of them. If they are the best,
I'm putting my stock in Luka more than in Porzingis.
Okay. Because it's an injury or just
because of basketball.
Player? Oh yeah, you wild.
I'm glad you brought the injury up too, just because it's kind of iffy since he's 7'3". I don't know.
Injuries are going to always plague him at least a little bit.
It's going to be a little bit of play, and I'm not saying he's going to go down with no
big time
injuries.
But if I'm choosing a 6'6" guy who can do everything, and I'm taking a 7'3" guy who can face up, shoot threes, block shots,
defend,
give me that all day. Give me that.
Hey, I want to bring this up too because this is something that happened on Twitter. So a fan tweeted me and was like, man, I see what you be saying now, P. I would love Luka, but
I'm glad you brought this up. Okay, keep going.
But so you saw it.
Parts of the problem with reading your tweets is that I have to click through 12 tweets to get to your tweets. Somebody made a good point that I agree with, so I'm glad you brought it up on the show. That I can't let the public perception of someone determine whether or not I enjoy them.
Completely understand, but that's what I was saying for that young man is. First of all, a lot of people be so quick to tweet. That's the problem with Twitter. He's talking to me, and I understand what he's saying. Twitter has got 140 characters. Nobody about to in-depthly explain what they're saying. But I knew what he meant. He didn't say he didn't like him anymore, that he hates someone, that he's trash. He's just saying that it's getting annoying. That's basically what he was saying. And I feel him. You can't tell me that seeing something in the time, you don't get tired of it.
Yeah,
you don't get tired.
I don't get tired of hearing about Luka's great performances.
But I mean, you're not even on social media. We be talking about shit. You don't even know what's going on. You don't even know what's going on. You probably don't even know about the FaceTime shit, do you?
Yeah, that you can
Okay,
answer from someone.
thank you, Bailey, for making sure he's aware of things that's going on. Because we be talking about stuff that's
pop culture,
and you be like, huh? What's Supreme? Like, you know what I'm saying? Or what's Off-White? So, yeah, you probably don't see the Luka thing. But it's in your face. And my example is when you have a song. Just say you on a J. Cole song, because you're a J. Cole fan. Mm-hmm. You say you on that song before anybody.
Okay.
Now the song takes off. You love this song. But now the song is everywhere you go. It's on YouTube ads. It's on the radio. Bailey getting in the car trying to play it. It's tiring. That don't mean that you hate the song or you like it anything. It just mean you get annoying. You're tired of it a little bit. That's all. Mm-hmm. I know people who were Steph Curry fanatics. Shout out to my boy Ontario. Before they popped and became that. But once they became a mainstream thing and it became in your face all the time and people talking about it nonstop, you kind of get a little tired of it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. And if that's how I feel or the young man that said they feel, then that's all it is. If you don't get tired of it, that's like fake.
That's facts, though.
But not even just that, but he continued. I mean, like, if you had a hot streak in October, nobody's thinking about damn it.
As a guy that I genuinely like Luka Doncic, it concerns me is because it's like people so quick to do all this for him, and it's like we've seen times in history where people peaked out this early. Luka's having a great season, but you know who had a similar season? Tyreek Evans.
That was the first thing that came to mind.
And it's like, damn, and it's like, this is what America is. We build people up to tear them down and then build them up again.
And every year there's somebody different. Next year it's gonna be Zion. Zion's gonna be everywhere. Wherever team he plays for, if he's doing some shit, like if he's dunking the ball, it could be just a fast break dunk. It's gonna be everywhere.
Hype is gonna be everywhere. I'm fine with the hype, but when it's over the top, when we seeing top 15 player of all time, like,
wait, where are you seeing that?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, you got it.
I ain't see that.
That went viral.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
It went viral.
From who?
You know those little basketball pages?
Yeah.
Now
I think it was the page that said Sports Center, but not Sports Center.
No, they might.
Oh, so that's a parody account.
But no.
That's what
they might have posted the screenshot, but the page that it came from is an Instagram account.
So it's a little kid probably.
But that's the thing. We ain't laugh. We don't care about what any page saying.
Right.
But the problem is they posted it like, look, this is really getting out of hand. Like this is crazy now. Like, and they weren't saying he's a top 15 player of all time because we're not even acknowledging wild things like that. But it's just people. The thing was like he's on his way to being top 15. It's like, damn, from averaging 20 points. Like, as great as he is,
off the top of your head, is he a top 25 player in the league right now?
Maybe,
if we say so,
I say yes.
I think the fact that we even think about it,
right? That's what I'm saying. If he's an
all
all-star, or if he's potentially all-star, that means he's basically
top 24.
And being
top
in that
24,
conversation, he deserves an applause. Being top 30, he deserves an applause.
As a rookie, yeah.
As a rookie, hell yeah.
Hold on, let me look up. Bleacher Report just released a list a couple days ago. I just want to see what they have on, and then we can end the show because we've been going on long. He's a hooper.
My thing is, don't do all that shit for 20 points. Because he's having games, we have a 30-point triple-double. That's what we need to be like losing our minds about. Not a 20-point game and then he hit behind the backboard shot. It's like, oh my gosh, this is it. No, I'm losing my wig at the 30-point triple-double against the Raptors. Did they win that game?
Yes.
Yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, yeah. Go talk, my nigga. This go talk.
Go talk. Go talk. Go talk, my nigga, that's go talk.
Go talk, go talk, go talk, my nigga is go talk.
Go talk, go talk, go talk, my nigga is go talk.